Hi guys, this is Big33 here with another tutorial video for RPG Maker 2 for PS2 or RPG Maker 2000. This is going to be pretty quick. It's going to be a script on how to have certain required items for alchemy or crafting in general. It's pretty simple. First I have to go to File, New, and I'm going to go to Beginner, the Beginner tab, the very first one. If I were to choose any of the others, it would subtract from the available edited data. This helps if you want to start from scratch, but it's a lot easier if we start here. I usually go in and remove a lot of the in-game data, like 90% of the graphics, scripts, events, all of the enemies, just to kind of leave space, and I call that blank file. But for me to be able to edit all of that, I have to go to File, Preferences, User Levels tab, which is the very first tab in Hard, and this will let me edit all of that data. So if I go back and I delete most of these, as you can see, they're very large, so it leaves you a lot of room. But this will be really simple. This is just requiring items for crafting, so you don't have to have a usable item. You can just have a key item, which is pretty simple to make. We'll make 3, so we're gonna go to items and create new data, and our first item is going to be called iron ore. And you don't have to have a description, but I'll write one. A hard ore. So that's easy enough. Make it so you can't sell it. Just make it easier that way. Then go to used. We don't need anything there. Keep the type as other, and that's all you need. So I'll copy that, and I'll copy this and paste it, and we'll call this gold bands. Strips of raw gold. And this should be pretty self-explanatory once we get to the script. It wouldn't be the first thing you would think of, to be honest, the script. But making these items will be easy enough. And then we'll create one more, and we'll copy our gold bands and paste it and call this gold alloy. Change and call this melted gold melted metal. That should be easy. Just update that and exit. Now I'll need a script. And what this is going to do is this is going to give me something I can plug in to an event, and then other facets of the game, kind of like a plugin. So I'm going to create new data and call this item requirement or just craft gold ARM OR. Craft gold armor. You can see I squeezed it in here. I just want to use as little space as I can and still make it obvious what it does. So what we're going to do is go into data, flags, stat check type. Maybe I don't need this for this case, but I'm going to use it anyway. Turn it on, and then go to data, variable, 134 item number. And I don't know what this is going to be yet, because I haven't looked at my items. So I'll just keep it as 0. And then go to data, item, load item info. And then if I go and create a case basis or a script branch condition, if variable 80, I believe it's 80, yeah, total items is equal to 3. And this will be our iron ore. And how we're going to find out what item that is go to members, mail party, possessions, an item, and just scroll over here and look for our items. So in order, our iron ore is 105, our gold bands are 106, and the gold alloy is 107. So I'll exit that. Don't need it, just checking the system. So I'll edit this and go into 105 as the item number. So as long as the item, the number, the database number for the item is this input, it'll input the data for that numbered item. In this case it's 105, and if that number is equal to or greater than 3, then something is going to change. So if we take here and we copy this and we paste it in there, because we want all 3 of these conditions to apply at the same time. So we sandwich them all in between each other. This looks kind of like a big mess, but really the important thing is we have these 3 condition ends here. If they meet like this, and then we have the condition, that means we've successfully included all these inside of one another, meaning each of the 3 will have to occur at the same time, which is good for this script. So we'll change the item number to 6, 106, and make the total item number required 2, and then change this to 107, and make the total required items 1, just to make this kind of simple. I did forget something. Right here, we need to go to Data, System, and Confirm Party Item. I think that is what I need to do. So I'll copy that and paste it under each of these loads. And it should require all of those items. So we'll do that. And what this is going to do, it's going to craft something. So we just update this. And now we need the item we're going to create. So we go to our tab here, which is the last 3 actions we've created. Go to items. And we'll make the item that we're making, crafting, and just call it gold armor and update that. And we'll go into the custom and we'll change the detail to fine metal plates. And then go to type and change it to body. And we don't need any of this other stuff except for here. Increase the make XP to 40. Max HP make. Wow. Increase strength by 10. Increase armor by 15. That should be decent there. Let's make it 17. So we have the gold armor. Now I did cover this in a previous video, but it'll just be easier to show this way. If we go into scripts, and create new data, we can actually color the armor. We call this armor color. And it's only going to be one command. Go to members, effects, color, and then choose Verk. If you want this to apply to other characters for different cases, you'll have to choose the member individually. We'll use the model for Verk, which is soldier male, and apply a color to that. I want this to be a gold color, so I'm going to alter these values a little bit. So that looks pretty much like gold. Yeah. And then go to after, and that will add it to the swatch, so we don't have to keep editing it. We can just select it from the bottom there. And with this effect, it changes the color of the character within a given time. I'm going to change this dark color too. I'm going to first apply the swatch color and then go into custom and change these factors here. Change the bright to a little bit darker, and then change the saturation to a little bit lighter. So do that. And then actually I want the after. I could choose the after or before, and once I've just selected it, either we'll add it to the swatch. And I just want something that complements the other colors, gives kind of a accent offset. So I'm using these darker gold color and regular gold color. You can see that looks pretty good. I'll update that. I need to actually change the frames because the time that it occurs in is based on frames, and 30 frames is a second. So if I were to keep this on 30, within 1 second he would change. Well, that's kind of fast. So I'm going to make it 50 frames, which is just under 2 seconds. Keep that. And this will just change the color of the armor. I'll update that. And then go into items and go to our gold armor, edit, and go to the advanced tab, and under equip we're going to apply our color, which we actually have to create a script for, an event for, I forgot. If you go into events, you can create a plugin. The script is a plugin for an event, and an event is a plugin for almost anything, or just a standalone event. We're gonna call this gold color, and then change it to system, which will make this data basically for the game to use. And then apply our script here. Now I can go into the item and alter the equipped and apply an event once the item is equipped. I'll go to our gold color, so this will change the color of our armor. Now I need to go back into this original script here for our craft, and once all three of these conditions are met, we're going to give the player the item. So we're going to go to party, possessions, item, add, and go to gold armor and add 1. If you wanted to create multiple, you could always just increase the number of the item given, or give a random item, or however you want to work the system. You're going to do a few more things here. Go to party, possessions, and we're going to subtract some things. What we just used to craft the items, I'll do those in order. So I'm going to subtract 3 iron ore, 2 gold bands, and 1 gold alloy. And you see I'm copying and pasting here as I go, because it just makes the editing faster. I'm going to play a sound effect here and go to sound effects, and go to good event, slow it down a little bit. First I'm going to lower the pitch, and then slow it down to 70. Maybe a little faster. Let's make it 74. A little faster, 84. Okay, I want a different sound, so let's make it cursor. And then we'll play that twice. Paste it, and then sound effects, and a new sound. Make confirm 3, increase the pitch, and update that, and then notify the player they've received the item. Go to screen display text message, you received gold armor. Now we need something if the player did not have the right items. So we're gonna have to take and copy one of these. So we'll do that and place it under all of this, because it needs to be happening separately. So I'll paste it and change the item number to, we'll keep it, I need that. Change the total items if equal to or less than 2. So if not enough, basically. And then copy this. This needs to occur separately because if you include all of the items, it'll only work when all three conditions are met. So we have to apply these separately. If 106 is equal to or less than 1, and then if 107 is equal to or less than 0. So there we go. That's all that. Create a sound effect. Sound effects. Change the pitch. Create another sound effect. Increase the pitch a little bit. And decrease the tempo. And that should be easy enough. Go into the screen display and text, and this will display a message, as you can see. And we'll write it, you lack the item. Should be simple. So keep that there. And we're going to need these sound effects in this text in each one of these three, because it's going to tell us we don't have enough for each of these. And we can change this here to you lock the, or don't want to give away everything. You locked metal bands, and you lack the alloy. Should work there. What I want to happen first is an input creation and multiple choice. And we want our first choice, we're going to make yes. I mean, it just makes it faster. And our second one, we're going to make no. And update that. And then create a script. So we're going to go to, actually a screen display. Go screen display text, message, and do you want to craft? Easy enough. Keep that. And once yes is chosen, we're just going to take all this and copy it and then go back over it and go up here and delete and paste into our first user choice, which we've chosen is yes, and paste. And then at the end of each of these conditions, for when yes, apply the script command for script end, and this will exit us out. So we'll copy that and put that right before the end of the condition, because that's where it should occur. If anything were to occur after for script end, nothing would occur because it's already over. And then down here, when user choice is 2 or the choice is no, it'll just end the script and tell us you did not craft. That's easy. So I'll update that. And I believe that's everything. I'll update and exit. And now go into game, general settings. Under the basic tab, we're going to change all of these characters to none and go to the custom tab and alter our items and give myself the enough items to make the gold or armor, but still have some more. So I'm gonna have one extra of each of these items, and then that'll prove that I can't craft the armor. So there we go with that. Update and exit. Now I need an event for what happens when you craft, like when you choose to craft or how you craft. So go to create new data event, and we'll call this craftsman. Make this a character model. Let's make it night. And then change the direction to south. Make the start condition talk, so when we talk to the craftsman, it'll apply our script. And that script is going to be our craft gold armor, because that's currently the only craft we have. And update that. And now we need to place the event, so we have to go to event placement. And this here will apply. It'll provide a place to collect the events, basically, and which events occur. If I put our craftsman right here, there he is. Look at our gold armor. So if I go to game items in gold armor, I need to see if it applies. Yep, it applies the gold color. Okay, so I'll test and see how this works. Took a little bit longer than expected, but it's pretty easy. I'll go over the script with you one more time for the craft. What this basically means, when I stat check type on, when I input that, that includes specific data. This number, this variable, represents the number, the item of this specified number. And then you load the data for the item and see if the party has the item. And as long as they have the required items, it happens. And if they don't, it doesn't. So that's how that works. Go ahead and test play and start. And this should work, so I'll talk to him. Talk. Do you want to craft? Yes. You received gold armor. Now I'll talk to him again. Do you want to craft? Yes. You lack the ore. Oh, I'll talk to him again. So he's just going to tell us once that we lack the proper ingredients, which I guess is error on my part. Go into our script and edit one more thing. I'm gonna change this here. I'm gonna leave, just gonna delete each of these 4 script ends for not having enough item, because then he'll tell you you have each of the 3. Let's see how this works. So I just talk to this guy. Talk. Do you want to craft? Yes. You received the gold armor. Then we talk to him again. You like the ore? You like the metal bands? How much alloy do I have? Let me see. Well, I have 1, so for some reason he didn't tell me I like the alloy. Let me look at my items. So it's bands and then alloy and then ore, bands and then alloy. So if I go into my script, he should have told me the last time. I don't know why. Let me see. So 106 equal to or less than 1. Ah, that's why. Wait. That should be right. Equal to or less than, oh, so I'll only tell you when you don't have enough. That's why. Well, it works. I'll display this one more time. So we'll start. If we receive our armor here, we'll talk to our merchant here. Craft. Now we have the armor. And then if I equip it, I go into my bag and give it to the member, because you have to equip it. And then I'll go to the member and equip the item. You can see my color has changed now, and I have the armor. If I check my stats, you can see they've increased. I think my match HP should have increased, but it looks like it's increased some things. So all that's good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, have fun.